3, 2, 1.
I threw it out of the stadium.
I hope y'all ready for this. Are y'all ready? Let's go.
Let's get to the chat.
Wait, what was in the water? Oh my God, there is something in the water!
Everyone to the NBC Olympics Countdown Celebration. If that trailer did not get you hyped, well then today definitely will, because we're here on the official NBC Olympics channel and we have 17 days of incredible programming, everyone. The opening ceremonies are going to be starting just tomorrow, and we don't just have the countdown to celebrate. No, we have incredible shows, hosts, and much, much more that we're going to be going over the next 2 hours. And actually, I should correct myself, because the coverage did not start today. No, in fact, we've had Swifter, who over the last 2 days has had the opportunity to interview incredible Olympians during his show, Passing the Torch. And we actually have a quick clip for you, so let's check out Swifter.
George Clooney once told me I was good at soccer.
Ooh, okay. All right. I'll
Where
ask
did
first.
this happen?
Yes, that was my question too. Like, yeah, exactly.
Central Park, New York City, and I was playing soccer, and he was at the same place that I was at and said, "You're really good at soccer."
Did he recognize you as like, as being like a
No, I was
professional?
9.
Oh, you were 9.
Whoa!
Wait, hang on.
Sorry.
This is very important information. Wow. Wait. So George Clooney saw you play soccer when you were 9, said you're really good, and George Clooney inspired you to go out there and win the FIFA Women's World Cup in 2019. I may have expanded on that a little bit.
I owe it all to George Clooney.
I mean, wow, to have George Clooney recognize you as a 9-year-old being an incredible athlete, that's gotta feel good right there. And that was just a taste. Thanks to Swifter there for passing the torch to us over the last 2 days and getting to interview a few of the Olympians that we're going to be seeing over the next 2 weeks. But for right now, everyone, let's take a brief look at the schedule, because there is so much content that we're going to be seeing over the next 17 days. And here you have it. This is our daily schedule for the Olympics Tokyo 2020. The replay pre-show, you guys can check out highlights from each of the day's events. That's going to be starting at 3 p.m. ET. After that, we're going to be having the replay with Cup of Noodle and Technique, where they review the best Olympic moments. After that, starting at 6 p.m., it's going to be the triathlon with none other than Rain Day, where our team captains Jericho, Pokemon, and Nick A30 are going to lead their teams in our competition show. Of course, 2 hours after that at 8 p.m., it's going to be the NBC Olympic Primetime Watch Party with Sancho West, where they're going to be covering the NBC Primetime Olympics with some special guests. And then, of course, to wrap everything up at 10 p.m. ET, we're going to have Story Mode Bay here while she's live from Tokyo, right outside of the Olympics, and she's going to be sharing her experience with us. And of course, we have to talk about the incredible cast and crew that you guys are going to become oh so familiar with over the next 2.5 weeks. And also, all 5 of these individuals will be on the show today. We have Sancho West, Technique, Rain Day, Cup of Noodle, and of course, Story Mode Bay. These are the 5 hosts over the next 17 days, and they're going to be breaking down their shows a bit later on, as well as having Team Twitch with their 3 captains and all of the players showcasing some incredible mini games. But I don't want to spoil too much right now. In fact, I think we do have to take a quick break, but I do want to remind everyone that the Tokyo Olympics are going to begin tomorrow with the opening ceremonies. And that personally is my favorite part of the Olympics every time, is those incredible opening ceremonies. That's going to be starting tomorrow on NBC at 7:30 p.m. ET. That's 4:30 p.m. PT. But for right now, everyone, we're going to be taking a quick break. And when we come back, we're going to have some surprises. Welcome back, everyone, to the NBC Olympics Countdown Celebration. I'm your host for today, Kelly Link, and as you can see, we have two incredible hosts joining me. We got Technique and Cup of Noodle. Technique, I mean, I got to work with you a few years ago. It's so good to be working with you again. How are you feeling being a part of such an incredible show?
Mind-blowing. I'm trying to contain the hype and you know, keep myself grounded right now because I'm about to start flipping like Simone in a few seconds and probably failing at that flip. But thank you so much for being here. It's a pleasure to be here with you, and it's also a pleasure to be hosting with Cup of Noodle.
Yeah, Cup of Noodle,
up,
so
everyone?
glad to have you here. You two are going to be on the replay. How are you feeling about this?
I'm happy to be here. What's up, everyone? I'm Cup, and I get to team up with Technique, and we get to bring you the latest and greatest in all things Olympics this season with our show, The Replay. Together, we're going to be checking out the top Olympic moments, and we're also going to be sitting down with some very special guests.
That's right. We don't want to give you too much, all right? But we're going to show you a little clippy clip right now.
I think we're actually going to be showing the clip in just a moment. Right now, though, because we're going to be talking about your show in later on, the replay. But right now, I think we're actually going to be taking a look at the Minecraft lobby, which we are going to be showing you guys right now. So let's actually, some of you guys might be asking, what do you mean Minecraft lobby? What's going on? Well, we've worked with Super League Gaming that they have created this incredible lobby for the NBC Olympics minigame. And you know what? I think we need to show that right now. So here's a little teaser.
Let's do it.
huge props to Super League Gaming for creating this. It is insane. I mean, you guys have probably recognized, right?
Wait a minute.
I mean, Cup.
Wait a minute. You said
place?
lobby. I'm thinking it's a lobby. This is a world.
Right? This is insane. This is an entire realm. And it's so accurate. It's
I know.
Anatomically correct, and it is insane what you can do in Minecraft.
Oh my.
Yeah, I mean, you have Shibuya Crossing here, you have Tokyo Tower, you even have the Twitch Tower from San Francisco somehow teleported over to Tokyo. But Technique, do you have like a favorite place that we got to see here?
Oh my goodness. No. Everything? Like the stadium blew my mind. I love how they have the sun peeking through everything and just the atmosphere of it all. I'm still just speechless because to be honest, we were told a lobby. This is not a lobby. This is beyond belief. But I all of it is just great. I just love the roads, and just seeing everything come together was beautiful.
What about you, Cup? I mean, what we're seeing here is absolutely crazy.
I'm still taking it all in. It's insane. Like Tech said, we thought it was going to be a lobby, and we've somehow went into Narnia, and it is just, the realism is insane. I absolutely love the Tokyo Tower. The fact that somehow the Twitch building just teleported, and now that's here. It's crazy. The things you can do on Minecraft, the way I have a mud hut and a dream, and here they've built Tokyo. That is crazy. I think beautiful.
The best thing I've ever built is like a 50 by 50 pyramid, and the fact that people can create literal works of art here. And if you guys actually want to be a part of this, if you want to check out this lobby, you can do that right now, actually. If you want to go to, where are you? NBCOlympics.minehut.gg. You can actually log in and be a part of this and check out the entire lobby that we have here. And that includes the Olympic Stadium, Shibuya Crossing, Tokyo Tower. And even more important is that we are currently running a community build contest. And you guys are going to be building this. We've actually started it about a week and a half ago. We're going to be continuing on over the next 2 weeks of coverage, and we're going to pick a lucky winner that is going to be featured in the lobby here as well. So the preface behind this is that we want you to create the ultimate champion zone. So whatever that means to you, you know, to each their own, but you can go to nbcolympics.minehut.gg, and we're going to have a lower third for you guys, just in case you want to check that out again. But Cup and Noodle, if you were to build the ultimate champion zone here, what would you build?
I would build the most respectable mud hut you all have ever seen. It'll have all the flags, everything around it. The scenery would be beautiful, but the actual structure would most likely be gobbledygook, but it would be made with love, because there's no way I can hold a torch to what I'm looking at, but it would be built with love. And I look forward to seeing what everyone comes up with.
I mean, Technique, we got the mud hut from Cup and Noodle. Do you have a different idea?
Yeah, you know, I would probably build a perimeter to keep the those explosive, whatever those green things are that explode all over the place. Yeah, the creepers away from a mud hut and all this beautiful architecture, because just like she said, I got into the game and built like a square around myself because I was too terrified what was going to happen afterward, because it was on hard mode. So I can't hold a dime to this beautiful architecture, but this is just, I didn't expect all of this. This is beautiful.
Speaking of beautiful architecture, you're taking a quick look at Twitch Tower right here in San Francisco, everyone. And if you've never been able to go experience it yourself, well, now you can do so in Minecraft. And I do want to correct myself. I said that we would be picking one lucky winner at the very end. We're actually going to be picking several winners throughout the show. So more than one person. We want everyone to be able to showcase their incredible builds. And one more time, you're going to be going to nbcolympics.minehut.gg. But I mean, this is just showcasing the Minecraft lobby. We're going to be looking at it a little bit more, and maybe even some potential mini games, but we'll be talking about that later. For right now, though, I mean, Technique, you guys are going to be in the replay. You're the hosts. You and Cup and Noodle are going to be the hosts for the replay. Can you, or Cuppa, can you tell me a little bit about what the replay is exactly?
We have a lot in store for everyone. We have a bunch of different segments lined up. We're going to go through, we're going to be sitting down with Olympians and a lot of your favorite creators, some that you'll be seeing later on today. And it's just going to be a daily show where we go through and keep everyone up to date with all the top moments in the Olympics.
That's right. It's going to be just a fun time. But I tried to steal the show earlier, but I'm going to go ahead and reverse it and show you guys a clip of what we mean.
Well, let's take a quick look at that clip, everyone. I'm so excited to see it. We're building up.
Yeah, I scream a lot. It's so much stress, it's so much anxiety stepping into that ring that it's finally when you know that you've hit that right and you've had that right moment, that right energy, that right speed, and you hit that wall of that finish. It's just finally letting it all go.
The first initial scream is actually because of all the compression. When I tell people, like, I'm trying to turn my body into a rag doll in the middle. It's almost like when you see a golf club bend and have that whip. That scream is kind of natural because of all that compression. Now the scream after that happens, the ball, that's all excitement. And that comes out with me every time that ball comes off and I know it's a good throw. It's kind of crazy how you can react without even seeing the ball lands because you know it's going to go far.
Screams are a tool that people use to pump themselves up. I want my energy to be at its highest level, and when I make myself scream, it adds power to my actions. Sometimes when you scream, it helps convince the ref that it's your point. Another reason people scream is to celebrate their victories. It is a straight up battle cry and it's very fun. I highly recommend it.
One more point for Kiefer and they're through.
Can we hear battle cries today?
You gotta be in the moment. I can't reproduce that without not doing it.
Could you scream?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's my scream.
I was gonna ask you guys your example of your battle cries, but after hearing that last one, I think it's probably for the best that we don't do that. But I mean, Technique Cup of Noodle, that was just a taste of what we can expect from the replay. Technique, I mean, what did you think of that clip?
I think it's great. I mean, I can relate to it. I did martial arts all my life, and when I was little, I didn't understand people screaming all the time, and they were like, you put more power into it. And now it's just norms all over the place. Nobody looks at anybody funny or anything when you just go all out. So it's very relatable. But when you're tossing that heavy of a weight, you got to let it out.
Yeah, Cup of Noodle, what about you? Do you think that you like to vocalize kind of your frustrations or even your excitements, or are you a bit more reserved?
I'm pretty chill. So for me, I'm not a big screamer, but internally, that's me like every Monday morning, the way I may not be able to reciprocate it on the outside, but I'm screaming on the inside. I played softball, really wasn't time for screaming, but we were hyped when things went well. But that scream is of another level. Oh, ways in the fencing. I didn't realize people screamed with fencing, but I like that it's a good way to get the ref to think you got the point. That I didn't know. I was today years old when I learned that.
I want to see some ridiculous games where they're screaming and they don't really need to, like the rowing maybe, or what do you think would be the most technique, the most ridiculous game to have kind of this outlandish scream?
Diving. because you got to keep
Yes.
your mouth closed. You can go in the water. Well, at least I think you do.
What about you, Cup of Noodle? What do you think? Where do you want to hear people screaming when they're playing?
I'm going with power walking. I just want to see people walking really fast, just yelling. Just keep it going the entire time, arms and all. I'm going with power walking.
I love it. That's what I want to see. I mean, Technique, Cup of Noodle, we're going to be having you guys on again later on in the show where you're going to be breaking down the replay just a little bit more. So I'm excited to have you guys back. But for right now, everyone, we are going to be taking a quick break. And when we come back, we're going to be having none other than Rain Day join us. So don't go anywhere. Welcome back, everyone, to the NBC Olympics Countdown Celebration. We just had Technique and Cup of Noodle join me, where we talked a little bit about the replay, but we're also going to be talking about that later on. But for right now, I'm excited to bring on our next host, and it's none other than Rain Day, the host of our triathlon. Rain Day, it's so good to have you here. How you feeling, man?
What's up? What's up? You guys got me wanting to scream right when I start. We got a show flow and everything. I'm over here like thinking, let's just exhale. My neighbors would kill me though. But it was fun. It's great to see what the replay is doing, and I'm so excited. The triathlon is going to be, I think, the feeling of that scream embodied in daily competition. So if you're interested and you want to stay tuned, it's definitely a good thing to keep on your calendar.
Yeah, and again, I know I'm going to be saying this throughout the show, everyone, but we're actually going to be looking a bit deeper into triathlon later on in the show. Right now, this is kind of our opening ceremonies, Rain Day. We're going to have to introduce some of our teams, and maybe chat's wondering, what do you mean our teams? Well, Rain Day, why don't you tell us a little bit more about what we can expect for triathlon?
You know, Kelly, it's my segment. I happen to be a bit of an expert on what the teams mean. So everyone in chat hanging out, let's walk through it. What does it mean? If you're going to have a triathlon and you're going to have a competition that's lasting about 17 days in a row, you definitely need some good competitors. So let's get into our teams for the event. Overall, you're going to be looking at not only just groups of players, you're going to be looking at captains specializing in their select few, keeping them focused and motivated. Let's kick it off with Team Red. Jericho will be manning the ship there, and Big Cheese, KIT, Bruce Green, and Glitter Explosion will be working on Team Red. These are all great streamers, great Twitch creators that you guys should be following. I've worked Apex with Glitter before. I met Big Cheese and Bruce yesterday. They both seem like very fun stand-up guys, so this is going to be a team to look out for.
And we're actually taking a quick
this.
look at the walkout right now. This is the opening ceremony, Rain Day, so we actually have Team Red from Team Twitch right now in our Olympic Stadium.
They're really walking out, and you know, we reacted to this map, but Kelly, how insane was this? I know you're an anime fan, a Japanese fan, and I've been to Japan. I mean, I was looking at the Asakusa Tower. I was looking at the domes. Everything was so amazing and so accurate. It really feels like this is the best way to be in Tokyo as a video game.
Yeah, I agree. You know, with everything going on, obviously we're not able to travel as much. So if you wanted to be at the Olympics right now, maybe you can't do that, but this might be the next best thing. And to see all of our incredible competitors right now getting to just look at the stadium. I mean, what incredible job SLG did creating this map.
The tension, you could feel it, you know, the way that they're walking. I'm seeing just some heavy skips there, some fast movement, definitely nerves, you could tell, because of what this means. It is 17 days in a row of high octane competition. So, you know, Team Red being the first out there, they get to wait and see the rest of the teams, you know, approach them. So, you know, they're kind of standing their ground right now. This might be a little advantage heading into the tournament.
Also, I do like to look at their Minecraft skins because, you know, everyone has a different avatar. So to kind of see the individuality from these players, it's all good. But you know what? I think to learn a little bit about these players, we should actually be pulling them on for an interview. So Rain Day, I say that we're going to pull on Team Red right now with our captain, Team Jericho, for a quick interview. And there they are. How's it going, Team Red?
Hi. How you guys doing?
Hey.
Oh, I was going to say. Big G's. Wow.
Are we ready or not?
I mean, I feel like I got to throw you guys. So glad to have you in the triathlon. We're so excited you'll be competing for Team Red. I got to levy, you know, the first question to the captain, Jericho. You won't join us every day, but you're kind of manning the ship here, keeping the troops in order. They'll be performing. What's the biggest talk you've been having with the crew here to keep their minds focused for it?
Failure is not an option. There is no world in which they take home anything less than gold. And if they do, it's going to be the end of our friendship, the end of my dreams. And that's really what this is all about. It's about community. It's about, you know, working together, and it's about my dreams first and foremost. So I'm really looking forward to see them step up to the plate.
Let's go, Jericho. Let's make
really
you rich.
From the heart.
Make me rich, baby.
I appreciate the honesty.
I love that.
You know, that's what you want to hear.
Yeah.
Well, Big Cheese KIT, that's a lot of pressure that's on you. How have you kind of been preparing for these mini games?
I invested in a stand-up desk for this, so it's nothing. Put the pressure on me. I'm gonna bounce back like a rubber band. It's nothing. We're gonna make sure we take care of our responsibilities. We're gonna bring home the gold medal. And I'm gonna tell my mama that we did it, and we all did it. Be proud of us, baby. Be proud of us.
And we did it. We did it standing up as well. That is awesome, Big Cheese. Lauren, Glitter, what's going on? How you feeling? Obviously, you know, you're no stranger to competitive events, competitive esports. Now you're the competitor. What's going on in your mind this week?
Well, I mean, I don't want to give away too many secrets yet. I will say I do have a couple tricks up my sleeve that my team does know about and has approved for some of these competitions we have coming up that will be both entertaining but also ensure my victory. So I'm excited for that.
Absolutely.
Whoa. Well, can we hear a little bit about what that is, Bruce?
No.
I mean, can you give us a little?
Oh, no. Absolutely. We already talked about the cheating. I'm sorry, the strategy that we have. Yeah. So we're gonna be utilizing those. We all got together earlier. It's great.
I mean, I'm so excited to see you guys. You're going to be competing over 17 days. So Jericho, just one last thought, one last moment. We are going to have you guys on later on to compete, but any final words before you send your team into the trenches?
Yeah. I mean, look, I've seen. Look at. Do I need to say anything? We got stand-up desks. Bruce is doing burpees. I can't do either of that. It's just straight athleticism. Look at this. Like, this is the ideal body of an Olympian. Bruce, stand up, face the camera.
Yeah.
This is what we're working with right here. He can't even hear me. He's too in the zone. So I don't need to say anything. We'll let our actions do the talking.
That's what I want to hear.
Most athletic team by far. Yeah, it's a strong start. Well done, guys. You know what? I'm excited to see you all perform. I mean, I can't say that I would be any more titillated other than,
Love that word.
What has occurred right here. Team White, they're going to have to put on a big show to get me more excited. But Team Red, Jericho, all of you competing, Big Cheese, Bruce, Glitter, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We'll see you a little bit later in the show. But I want to bring on some competitors of yours. I want to start looking at the next team. Oh, yeah. Some heavy hitters. They've been waiting in the wings. Woo! They've been listening. They've heard the trash talk. Some big names in here. Pokimane will be leading Team White with Mr. Llama SC, Joey KO, and of course, Jimmy Conrad, my fellow soccer peer, bringing it in. Might be the oldest competitor as well in this one. So much quality on this team. I mean, listen, there's nothing wrong about it. He's a great-looking guy. He's in shape. And he's, he's an EA man, so I get it.
I love it. We got a little bit of bios from a lot of these players, and Jimmy Conrad says, I once got a clean tackle on Messi in the Copa America. So, I mean, yeah, why say anything else if you got a clean tackle on Messi? That's pretty much all you want to preface yourself with.
Absolutely. We'll have to share some soccer war stories because at UCLA, we ended up actually scrimmaging against Materazzi after he won the World Cup against France, where Zidane headbutted him, and I got a yellow card against him. So that's one of my claim to fames in sports as well. Fouling a famous player. Jimmy, you and we're going to connect on that at a deep, deep level. But so far, how do you feel about this walkout, Kelly? I feel like a little bit more patient, a little bit more easygoing here.
Yes. And I feel like they're kind of all on the same page a little bit. They're all doing the same run and jump a little bit. There is a bit, maybe some level of confusion going on, but they're doing a great job showcasing just how good they are at Minecraft. It might just look like they're running, but that, is there too much more to Minecraft than that?
I don't know if there is. I really am not the Minecraft expert guy, and I'll take that not title of mine because I could be a lot of other things. Minecraft expert, not one. Hopefully this week and these weeks teach me though. But what I noticed was Pokimane was really leading the crew, and they stayed in line. So I think if that's any indication of how well they're going to perform, I feel like this is a good start for Team White.
I like that. And I also feel like Team White kind of has the biggest diversity of players. I mean, Mr. Llama is a Diablo 2 speedrunner. Joey Chaotic is a professional b-boy. So I feel like they're kind of covering all corners of life here. And I'm excited to pull them on for an interview, Rain Day.
All right. Well, if they're ready, we're ready for them. Team White, we want to hear what you have to say. Here it is. Team White in the building. For the triathlon. Hey, what's up, everybody? I love the outfit.
What's up?
Oh my God.
What up?
Jimmy, we're at the stadium already. Were you for England or against? Because I feel like you just left the game, but you were like the only American supporter there.
If England won the Euros, those fans would be insufferable, and I don't know if we could handle it.
Right.
So in some ways, I'm kind of glad they lost, with all due respect to my English friends out there. But yes, I'm ready. Let's do this.
I want to levy first question again. Huh?
Nothing.
Joey said something. Okay. All right. No, he's like, no, I don't want the spotlight. We're going to get back to you, Joey. I will say something back again. I just start off with the captains. Pokey, you're leading this team here. You're not going to join us every day like Jericho, but you will be the spirit of Team White that they'll be fighting for, listening to for advice, sage wisdoms. What has been your behind the scenes conversations like leading into this triathlon?
I'm gonna be honest, they don't need any prepping. They're just that good.
Wow.
Okay, but I will be cheering them on every single step of the way, which I'm really, really excited for.
Wow.
Well, Mr. Llama, we got to read a little bit about you, and you're a Diablo 2 speedrunner. How do you think that's going to be kind of playing into this competition you'll be going over the next 2 weeks?
I mean, look, everything I do is fast, and I'm always going to be finishing there. I pick up a new game, we're already done with it. I mean, Pokey had me training. She sent me 100 games to beat this week before
and
we started.
100 push-ups per day.
100 push-ups per day as well. So Pokey's got the
5
team
miles, 10 miles, right?
on lock, and we're ready. Yeah, we are ready to go.
I love it. It's kind of like a Saitama regimen right there. I like it. You are going to be ready. I can tell. The 1 punch, the 1 second, man. We'll see how that ends up working. But Joey, you stole the show. You said something, then you said, no, not me. What is that? Is that nerves? I mean, this is a big competition. I know it's basically probably the biggest thing you've ever been involved in. So I want to hear what your thoughts are.
Dude, we're gonna win, man. We're gonna win. We're gonna win. I'm very competitive. I just started playing Apex Legends recently, and I'm on bronze 4 right now. And dude, we're getting it. We're getting it. We're good. Yep, we're gonna win.
That's my game.
I mean,
Okay.
yeah, you got to start at the bottom to get to the top, right?
That's.
I mean, I'm holding it down. I'm holding it down, and I know our team. We got it. Yeah, we got it.
Joey's scoping out all the levels right now.
Yeah.
Oh.
Bronze 4, Joey's like, we're winning no matter what. That is what I've showed up and delivered already. And that's the kind of confidence you need heading into this. Jimmy, we talked a little bit at the front. Now you're closing it out for us. You got the speaker. Just talk to me, as the athlete coming into this, professionally for your life. We're playing a little bit of rugby. We're not playing football, but, you'll have a chance. Is there any advantage you got here? I mean, what really, is this going to just be a walk in the park for you?
I don't know about a walk in the park, but I appreciate your confidence in what I bring to the table. I did play in a World Cup, but I didn't get to represent my country in the proper Olympics. So this is really my time for redemption and to really tick that box. So I'm excited to be here. Obviously, I'm putting a lot of pressure on myself. I think you can tell, but I'm surrounded by some incredible talents. And I've seen some of the other players on the other team. They're all right. They talk a big game, but we are actually going to be the ones that follow through. So I'm here for it. Let's go, Team White. Let's go.
Let's go.
You're talking about the other players and everything. And Pokey, as the team captain, you've probably had some time to look at the other teams. Do you think that there's one team that's going to be your biggest competition?
Nah, I was gonna do some research, and I was like, it doesn't matter. We're just that far ahead of them.
I love it. I'm here for it, Pokey.
We like to keep the focus here.
Yeah. We look forward, not behind. And they're definitely behind us.
Or to the side, apparently. Like, no research, no care.
Oh, I mean, in terms of leaderboard or rank, definitely behind us.
Definitely behind. You guys have a unique, I would say Team Red, Kelly. I don't know about you. Team Red, they had a very distinct feel. And Team White has equally a distinct feel. I don't know if it's a little bit more calm, a little bit more centered. What would you put as the words to describe this group?
Titillating.
Titillating. Yeah.
That's
Not
it.
Yet.
Definitely titillating.
That's the word for today.
Well, you guys have definitely done a great job, and we really are excited. We love the walkout. We love the emotion, the energy, and the confidence for sure. Thank you so much, Team White, for joining us. We look forward to seeing how you do over this 17-day competition. It's going to be fun.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Let's do it. Let's go.
Thank you.
Man, too good. Just having the megaphone as well, Kelly, it's going to be hard for Team Blue to compete against that. We've seen 2 of our 3 teams that will be competing over the 2 weeks, and now it's time for the last one. Nick A30, Tangent, Umino Kaiju, and A-Trey coming in to round out our 3rd squad. This is a lineup, Kelly.
Listen, you said that for Team White, Team Red might be their biggest competition, and Team Red might have had standing desks, but Team Blue has Nick A30 as their captain. And look at these players. Again, we have to have the walkout because we have to celebrate not just Teams Red, White, and Blue, but this is Team Twitch, everyone. They're kind of representing all of us here, but maybe you guys have a favorite. Let us know in chat out of these 3 teams that we've introduced to you all who you think is going to be walking away with the gold. But I mean, just looking at some of these players here, I don't think there's a person on Twitch that doesn't know of Nick A30.
No, and I mean, there's so much background to him and his journey streaming, the dedication, the early mornings that he put in to get his fan base where it is. He's a consistent, healthy guy who loves to work out, and he's got a positive attitude, which is what I love. I love to relate to that as well. I feel like that's going to be the common thread that he keeps all of the troops moving forward in the right direction with, Kelly.
I mean, we're just looking at all these incredible players here. Umi no Kaiju here, not only was she the first Twitch ambassador, but she's also been featured on TBS. She's been an E3 host, and for World of Dance Houston 2018, she got second place. So we already have pretty much an athlete, a trained winner here right now. But then, of course, they're going to be playing with Tangent, A-Train, and Nick A30.
Yeah, that's incredible. And, you know, you look at A-Tray as well, host, streamer, musician, into sci-fi. She loves Star Trek and Cyberpunk. I'm not sure if she still loves Cyberpunk. We'll have to figure out if the position on that game has changed. But Coffee, I'm a big Coffee fan. And if they have it, if they're amped up, they could be in a position to go ahead and win this thing. I like the walkout. The energy was strong. This is the last team to come into the stadium, so maybe a little bit of pressure on this. And you know what? Wow, floating in the air.
Wow, Tangent.
I mean, that is a new one.
Like, Tangent's been partnered for about 7 years now on Twitch, so maybe being a partner for that long, you get some special powers, but maybe we're going to figure that out right now because we have them on for an interview. How's it going, guys?
How's it going, everybody? Thank you for the amazing energy.
Team Blue. We're excited to have you. You all have really nice, distinct backgrounds as well, and I feel like they mesh really nicely. Trey holding it down on the right, and you got, just the kind of simples and the diagonals, and then you got Nick with more of the studio look. And so, Nick, you're the captain. I mentioned that you're positive. I mentioned, your journey in streaming. But what are you gonna bring to this team as the captain? Not being able to be there every day in competition, but what's the mindset you're going to be helping them have, the coaching you're going to be giving them throughout this?
The positive mindset. It's what it's all about. You keep a good, positive mental attitude, you're going to go far in life. And I think it applies here in the games as well. So super, super excited.
A quick follow-up too, Nick. Have you ever competed in... Oh, sorry, go ahead, Kelly. I was just going to say, since I know you lean athletically, have you ever competed in anything like a event around the Olympics, track, anything like that?
I actually haven't. In like high school, I used to do cross country. Junior high, I did track and field. I played football in high school and just a bunch of different sports like Taekwondo. So I kind of have like a background leading towards like karate, wrestling, and I'm kind of excited to kind of watch that. But nothing really like officially, so to speak. Just kind of more for fun.
No, I love that you bring that up because I also practice in Taekwondo and I actually got practiced by a silver medalist Olympian. So I love that you brought that up. I'm really excited to watch Taekwondo. But Tangent, you made a face. Rain Day was talking about everyone's beautiful backgrounds, and then you kind of were like, oh, but maybe
okay. Look.
Bring.
Listen.
Yeah,
go ahead.
You want to speak on my behalf first? I'll let you for a moment.
No, I was going to
stop you right there.
Comment.
Listen, this is nothing to be ashamed of.
I was going to clarify my
This
comment.
is a blank slate. This is potential, okay?
Oh,
7 years partnered on Twitch. We moved into my first house. My wife and I bought our first house.
Congratulations.
We're not even fully set up here. This is all about opportunity. The Olympics is all about tradition, etching your name, finding your place. And we think we found ours. Right here on Twitch. This is not blank. This is potential.
That is amazing. I literally talked about your blank wall and you gave me this answer. I cannot wait to see you compete, Tangent.
I'm saying if he could turn a blank wall into that motivational speech, I feel like you guys can definitely turn any negative situation into a potential winning moment for Team Blue. Trey, I see you in the corner. Maybe you do have the most, I don't know, maybe just eye-catching background right now. Can you explain a little bit of that? And then also how you're feeling going into this?
Yeah, absolutely. So I've got a lot going on in the back here. I've got a sword prop. I've got guitars. I've got stars behind me, A-Tray sign, a little chocobo with a cowboy hat because I'm currently playing a Western themed game over on my end of Twitch. But yeah, I don't know. I love this background and definitely wanted to turn it blue for Team Blue. Let's go.
Ooh, oh, that's awesome. And
yeah.
A-Tray, to add on to that, you practice archery?
Yes, I do. Yeah, not Olympic.
Wow.
Status or anything. And it's funny too because a couple of you mentioned Taekwondo, and I've also practiced Taekwondo back in the day.
Yes.
But I
Let's go.
more of today. I do a lot of archery. It's something I do for fun. But I am excited to see some archery in the Olympics and be more involved in that space and hopefully get to talk about it a little bit more.
Yeah, that's awesome. Wow. It's watch out. There's a lot of Taekwondo on Team Blue. I just feel, there's the lethal energy if people start messing with you the wrong way. And I want to talk about, Umi no Kaiju. I actually remember talking a little bit about what you were playing yesterday, a little Pokemon Unite coming on, and you seem like you had a ton of energy. Talk to me. How are you feeling? You just excited, ready to go for this huge competition?
I am super excited. I was like shaking whenever we were waiting for our cue to like go and run the track. My hands were like, I was like shaking like crazy.
Oh,
I'm super excited. There's so many games that we get to play and watch our teammates play, and then also hearing about how well-rounded our team is. I'm even more pumped now because I feel like if we bring home the gold medal, it's gonna be pretty poggers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be a strong win.
Yumi, I love having you here, and I really do appreciate your honesty with how nervous you are. But how are you feeling? I mean, you're playing Pokemon Unite, and I've kind of heard the example that it's like if the Junior Olympics went up against the normal Olympics, because a lot of these old MOBA players are kind of going up against a bunch of kids. How has your experience been on that game so far?
Actually, that's funny that you say that because I actually went up against some ex-pro MOBA players today in Pokemon Unite, and I got destroyed. But it's been really fun. It's been really fun. Every team is different. Some games you win, some games you lose, but it's really cool like watching everybody get together for something like Pokemon Unite. It's like a lot more like lighter than your typical MOBA. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. A lot of positivity, a lot of good energy. Team Blue, I'd say Team Red had a little bit more aggressiveness, and it might be with the color. Team White was a little more peaceful. Team Blue seems a little bit more like happy and interpersonal and like ready to connect and move forward in a good way. So yes, you guys are all matching your colors in a dope way. And Nick and Umi and Trey and Tangent, thank you all so much for being here. We're excited for just an incredible 2 weeks with all of you on the show.
Thank you guys for having us.
Yay! Yeah, thanks for having us.
Thank you guys. Can't wait to see you on later. My gosh.
That was great.
Yeah, 3 incredible teams there. That right there is Team Twitch, and Rain Day is going to be over the next 17 days. The triathlon, man. Just real quick, if people are joining us right now, what exactly is the triathlon?
So each day they're going to be competing in one of the things you saw, Minecraft. That'll be the end of the day. The start of the day will actually be us playing the official Olympics Tokyo 2020 video game. And we're going to be doing different skills in that, like rugby, like boxing, and they'll be competing one-on-one, round robin. And in the middle of it, they'll be doing in real life challenges. So those backdrops, they actually matter because we'll be looking at them on camera, whether, no matter what's going on. Some will have to do some physical props. Some will just be some fun trivia, but they'll be competing in 3 different challenges, each getting bronze, silver, or gold medals in each. And then the most points at the end of the day. And then, of course, the end of the tournament ends up taking home the official gold for the triathlon. So a lot of fun to be had.
Yeah, I mean, we're pretty much having kind of our own Twitch Olympics, and what better way to start that all off with than the lighting of the torch? So I think we actually have a little torch to show you guys right now, and although it's not little at all, and there we have our teams and all of our captains, and look at this beautiful torch there up on the top of the Olympic Stadium, Rain Day.
I'm just overwhelmed with emotion at this point.
Oh my God, they lit it!
Powerful. Oh my God, it's just so long. They've been training some hours, some minutes right before tech rehearsal for this moment, and it is just an honor to be witnessing and calling the action here with you, Kelly.
Minutes of practice and rehearsal have culminated to this very moment right here. And I was told we were expecting some fireworks. I was not expecting them to be. Oh, there we go. There's the fireworks, everyone, happening all around on the Olympic Stadium in our Minecraft custom lobby. This looks so good. I'm so excited to see it. And everyone, this is just the start of everything. We're going to have a lot of mini games that these players are going to be looking at. So let's take a quick look at the NBC Olympics mini games. I mean, we already got to look at the lobby, but those mini games, Rain Day.
They look crazy. And they're so different, and you get to do them in this world that we created. It's not a lobby. It's not. It's a world, like Technique and Cup and Noodle were saying. It's so cool to see. And I'm excited that I get to spend so much time in it every day with all of you. So if you're looking forward to seeing more of it, the triathlon is where you want to be each day.
Yeah, man. Archery, boat racing, climbing, Tokyo Rush, and of course the block dashes, all things that you guys can expect, and even more during the triathlon. But everyone, we're going to take a quick break. Rain Day, I'm going to have you stick around because I'm going to need your help for this next segment. But for right now, everyone, we have a quick break. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, everyone, to the NBC Olympics Countdown Celebration. I'm your host, Hello Kelly Link, and we have Rain Day here, your host of Triathlon, and we just got to introduce to you guys to Team Twitch, not just the team captains for red, white, and blue, but all of the players as well. And Rain Day, we obviously got to see the NBC Olympic Minecraft mini games, and we got to talk. You briefly talked about how there's going to be some IRL components as well, but there's also another game that we're going to be looking at in just a moment. But for right now, I kind of want to shift focus to your experience with the Olympics. Do you remember being a kid watching it, and what was your favorite sports?
You know, I loved, my mom was from Alaska and she lived 30 years there. So she always had this fascination with curling and ice sports. So I've always loved kind of the winter naturally. But when it came to the summer, it was all about track and field for me. And I'm a soccer fan. So the World Cup sometimes takes more precedence in soccer world than the Olympics. So, you know, I loved it, but watched from afar. But track and field for me was just something that I was fascinated by. I was fast, but I couldn't imagine people running that long and that fast. I was like, I don't like running. I only run because I can kick a ball at the end of my run. The fact that you guys are just doing it and so fast and just so athletic, it to me was very inspiring. And, you know, I fell in love with it.
You know, you might say, Rain Day, that you yourself couldn't do this, but maybe a certain avatar of you could in a different realm, a different reality. So you know what, actually, let's actually pull up another game that I'm going to be showing you all. And you might have seen it. It's available on Steam right now. It's the Olympic Games Tokyo 2020. And Rain Day.
Hold on. Let me.
Look at you. That's pretty close. You're
it's
even
not
wearing
bad,
the same
right?
color shirt.
I didn't even plan the shirt. That's what's crazy about it. You know, he should be sweating because, you know, in Encinitas, it's hot out here, even though I got a fan on. But other than that, it's almost a perfect match. I feel like this guy's lived a little bit more than me. Maybe he's, you know, he's seen some things, had some encounters that, you know, have taught him some life lessons. But he's ready and he's beyond that now, ready to go compete and win some gold medals. Yeah.
Wow, you can get just all of that from looking at this avatar.
You know, yeah, just about. I got a little more, but I didn't want to, you know, go too deep for the audience. I mean, it's just our intro show, you know what I mean? But yeah, he's definitely been through it.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, I love this. I love the fact that you can just create yourself in this game. And if you guys want to feel like you're a part of the Olympics, you can compete too, but you might not actually be able to. Well, now you can download this game and you can put yourself into it and be a part of all of the Olympic Games there. But Rain Day,
you know,
I think this looks pretty spot on.
You know, Kelly, it does, but it wouldn't be complete unless we could kind of flip the script again. This guy's seen a lot, but he's also run into some interesting characters. And I want to introduce you to one of the characters he ran into in his life down the line. And there she is, Kelly Lee. This was when she first was commentating
Why am I so angry?
A few years ago at a little private company in Georgia. And, you know, he said, who's that person? She's pretty good. And look, you could just tell the you know, the budding life that she was about to have, you know, in esports. Couldn't you see it?
You know,
you're kind of matching it. Maybe it was a bad day. You were like,
yeah,
someone said something a little,
you know, after talking with Nick A30 and how they were all like, oh, it's all about positivity, we're feeling good. No, I'm on Jericho's side, all right? I'm about anger, aggression. That's what I need to bring to the table when I'm about to compete. So I'm glad that they made this avatar for me. It looks spot on.
It's a little, it is a little angry. It's a little angry, not too angry.
Just a little angry.
But I think we get the essence of, you know, where we're going with that. So it's cool. You're in game.
I'm in game. You're in game. And you know what, actually, Rain Day? I think both of us should be in game because I think we actually have to face off in this. You were talking about track and field and how excited you were for that. And that's very appropriate because we're going to be facing in a custom medley, which is a selection of random games. And we're going to be going head to head, Rain Day.
Ooh, Kelly, I thought we were coming onto the show as friends, not as competitors. You know, this is a whole nother game face I'm about to get on. In fact, I might have to, where are they? Put on the game glasses here, a specific gamer vision that I need to compete against the likes of you at my highest.
These are the only glasses that I have, but they're purple in Twitch. Oh, it works. Oh, it works. Okay.
It
so
works.
Here we have it, everyone.
Talk to me.
This, of course, is the Olympic Games Tokyo 2020 available right now. And we're going to be starting a medley of games. So I think production's just kicking us into it right now. So I say we jump into it, waiting for our rainplay. Have you practiced at all?
Absolutely not. I'm about to just intuitively let my avatar do a lot of the work. You got a lot of approach speed. I'm not gonna lie. A little I don't know, taken aback by how much you got there.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, looks like I'm matching.
Why is my
I
head
got
so
some decent
big?
jump.
I have a good approach speed. All right.
You do. Okay, this is me. No idea how to move, but that's okay. I'm gonna go with okay. Speed up is A. Okay, there we go. Oh, I almost jumped there. That was not good.
I can see the ghost of you. Okay.
What in the world?
It wrecked Rain Day.
How did you beat me so badly?
Oh no, I missed it. Oh.
Oh my God, that was.
Did I do it too early?
I think you probably went too late, right? That's the only way you could be disqualified.
I hit the line. Okay.
Oh
okay.
no. Do I hold A?
I'm ready.
Let me just hold it.
Oh, I'm
yeah,
clicking.
I gotta hold it.
I hope all of chat can hear how fast my mouse clicks are right now. Okay, that was way before. That has to count. Oh, Rain Day.
You didn't get it again?
I did.
Maybe
I got it.
It's this. Oh, you got it. You're happy. Okay. Man, so I have two jumps.
I know
That's
I
all
look
I'm gonna
angry
need.
all the time, but even my happy face is a little angry. Whoa! Did I just jump up to first place?
Yo, guys, chat, this is not okay. What are they expecting me to do?
Spam the mouse button
okay.
and then
Yeah,
hit
yeah.
W and D.
Wow, you still beat me though. Come on, Ev.
Oh, I don't know if I made it. I think I might have been a little late. Oh!
That was barely better. Wow. Nice job.
Rain Day.
C minus.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I was ready to talk smack, and you were like, "Nice job. You're doing a good job."
That's because I didn't win. I had to be nice. I had to be nice on that.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what happened.
I
That's
like
not
that.
me, guys. That's not me. No, good job,
Look at
Kelly.
that
Good job. You got a
form.
new record. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get you on the next one.
All right.
take that
well,
L.
Let's see
That's
what that
L.
next one is. I actually don't know what we're going to be playing. They made a random medley, but there is like dozens and dozens of these Olympic Games, everyone. So if you, again, want to try this out, just go check out Olympic Games Tokyo 2020 is the name of the game. And I think we're ready for our next one. And it looks like it's just track. Okay.
Yeah.
I think this is
what I
literally
talked
just
about.
click as fast as you can.
Wow. I'm not even sure I'll have the advantage on that. We're gonna see though, Kelly. Don't trip
I like that they
on
put
your
us up
own
right next to each
thumb.
other.
Yeah.
I'm gonna trip you.
Yeah, I'll trip
wait.
you back. Actually, you didn't see I broke your little back pedal there. Yeah.
I think we're just clicking as fast as we can.
Oh my. What? What? No. What?
I got excited. Come on.
And I literally fell. Oh my God.
You tripped me. Okay.
I tripped and then barely almost, I was 2 seconds off of like a world record after tripping. That's awesome. Kelly, you were close. Look at that.
gosh.
0.549.
Yeah, that was close.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
is that,
See,
do we
this
just
is-
get one chance and that's it?
That's it.
Oh,
Look at this.
All
But
right.
unfortunately for me, I got like a 4th place and below on that. You got 2nd place. So you're currently 2 points ahead in the overall medley.
Ooh. But we have the hammer throw now.
Yeah.
So you
All
can
right.
still make it back.
I can. And I would
right.
need to do well and you to do horribly, I think. That's the plan.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
All right, how do we do
Okay, I'm
this again?
first.
Oh, okay. I hold.
LB, RB. Okay.
Oh, and then we rotate? I think I'm shaking my entire setup by doing this, but let's go. And I gotta let it go now.
Great.
Oh, that could have been a little bit better. Oh,
that was
Rain
kinda dope.
Day!
Woo! That was pretty
You
good.
destroyed it.
Okay, look at me sitting on the bench all calm, checking my hands out. Like, wow. I got the white Michael Jackson glove right there. I love it. All right.
Yeah.
Wait, where are you at?
Wow.
40?
Oh,
Whoa.
wow. I thought you did really well, but you're
Yeah,
second from
I
bottom.
sucked. I suck,
I mean,
actually.
I
That's
was
weird.
way worse. Oh, remember to scream. Thank you, chat. See, that's what I'm missing.
Oh,
Huh! Okay, the scream.
Oh my God, I got less?
Yeah,
It
the
looks like I
scream
got
does not work
less.
for me.
I don't know. I tried to scream.
Sancho West, we just don't have that primal scream, all right?
Oh, man. What am I doing wrong?
All right, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm gonna spin it so fast.
Me too.
Are you spinning with the mouse?
I
Oh, I got
literally
it perfect.
missed.
Let's go.
I literally threw it into the net.
Yes.
Wow.
That's what I want to see.
So how are people getting like 10 yards beyond us? I'm not understanding that one.
Because we're not Olympians.
No, we're not. We're not.
Oh, okay.
Despite how excited my
Good job.
avatar was. Is this the me in the net one? No. All right. Well,
That only
that was a good
1
round. That was
meter
good.
separated you from me.
wow. And it's still a
Okay.
2-pointer right there. All right.
Okay.
This is big. Do we have one more?
I think
100-meter
so.
hurdle.
And
Okay. So technically I have 1-2, which I guess is how we're going about this. So Kelly, you've got to win this one.
is that how we're doing? We're not going
Tied
by
up.
the scoring of the game. We're going by your scoring.
This is just production scoring, so really I just got to keep with the show flow. I wish we could do it, Kelly. Trust me, I wish I could cut you in on these points.
I appreciate that. So I thought that counts.
Yeah. Now, what do you think you're gonna have to do to jump over the hurdle, and are you gonna trip?
Yes.
You know
I'm
it's gonna be
definitely
to just okay. What we don't know what it is yet. All right.
Oh no! It should tell us. What is it? Oh no! I tripped again. Oh, W jump. Okay. Oh gosh! No one watch me. Oh my gosh!
y'all see
Wait, but I
that?
got second place.
No.
So maybe
These computers
come
are
on.
trash.
What happened? I'm ready for it.
Even though they
Show
beat
us.
me last game. Oh my God, I beat you by 4 seconds, Kelly, and you still got second place. Correa, Gonzalez, Santoro, where are y'all? Trained for years.
I like.
Kelly.
This is very appropriate to how I would actually look jumping over these things. Just kind of a flailing skeletal mesh. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right.
Wait, is that it? Did I win?
I think that's. I'm gonna say that's
You ever watch Grandma's
that's
Boy?
a strong tie. That's a strong, inconclusive. That's
All
what
right,
I'm gonna
chat. You're hearing it first. 11 equals 10 from Rain Day. You can quote it. Oh, is that? I appreciate the wave, and you have a very nice golf clap.
Yeah, I have a clap. Don't play a lot of golf either. Unfortunate. He looks like a guy that's just sad to be up there. He's saying the rule. I won 3 events over this, and she beat me. This is how we did it. Okay. All right, Olympics. I see you. You're not letting me bring my little. I'm just kidding. I was gonna go into the old, a funny story that I saw today, but it's not appropriate.
Rain Day.
We're not doing it.
I mean, I really appreciate you coming on, and we're actually going to be having you on later to talk even more in depth about the triathlon. But just thoughts on this game. What did you think about Olympic Games Tokyo 2020?
I mean, obviously, it's a great time. It's always fun playing it. That's actually my biggest thing that I've seen. That's why I'm so excited to host this event, because playing this game always brings a lot of really fun and interesting interactions. I've tried all of the ones that they're going to be playing over the 2 weeks, and they're just fun. You just have fun. They're light, they're quick, and the personalities really can shine like we had earlier today. So you're going to see your favorite Twitch streamers competing in these daily, and it's going to kick off the show. It's just going to be a great time.
Hopefully they'll do a little bit better than we did right there. But again, Rain Day, thank you so much. And we're going to be having you on later on in the show. And guys, we're going to be having Sancho West joining us in just a few moments, but we do have to get to a break. So grab something to drink, maybe a snack, and come back right here because you're not going to want to miss it. To the NBC Olympics Countdown Celebration. I am your host, Kelly Link, and we've already had some incredible people here showcasing you what the next 17 days of programming is going to be like. We've already had Technique and a Cup of Noodles show us a little bit about the replay, and of course, Rain Day and our Team Twitch, which is teams red, white, and blue, represented by Jericho, Pokemon, and Nick A30, showcase a little bit about what we can expect with the triathlon. But now I am so excited to bring on another one of our incredible hosts, and it's none other than Sancho West. Sancho, man, I love to see and work with you on the FNCS, and now we are here. How's it going?
Oh, Kelly, I mean, I appreciate the premium gas. I really am excited about the Olympics. I mean, when you're thinking about this event happens 4 years, like every 4 years, and for the first time ever to have Twitch involved for us to have a broadcast coverage is going to be so cool, and I'm so excited. And if anything could be what I've already seen from the other shows, then we're going to have a great time for these next 17 days.
I mean, Sancho West, kind of you watching this show over the last hour is a little bit of the taste of what you're going to be bringing, because you're going to be showing off the NBC Olympics primetime watch party.
Yeah, it's going to be really cool. It's just like all those watch parties that you're accustomed to. We're going to have some fun games, and we're going to have some phenomenal guests from the Twitch world as well as the NBC Olympics world. So we're going to have former Olympians. It's going to be really chill. It's going to be laid back. It's going to feature chat. We're going to have some awesome like chat extensions, some polls. We're going to try to feature some of y'all as well in the comments. So it's going to be a really good time. And as well as there's going to be some mini games involved, some board games. It's all about creating that laid back, vibey atmosphere while we're watching these phenomenal athletes do what they do best.
I mean, do you personally have a favorite moment or even a favorite athlete from the Olympics that you're excited to watch or kind of recant?
Oh, well, I think my favorite moment is definitely Usain Bolt's performance. Just to see him and his phenomenal, being able to get world records and things like that was really fun. But I'm really excited for the opening ceremony tomorrow. I know it's going to happen like in the early morning, like at 3 a.m. my time or something. But I really love London's opening ceremony. There was something fun about it. I mean, who cannot forget Mr. Bean? I mean, when Mr. Bean came out and did the Chariots of Fire thing, that really got me hyped. So I'm excited to see what chat brings with their favorite memories for the open ceremonies, because like I said, the primetime watch party, it's just not about me just watching the NBC Olympics. It's about us. It's about what we Texans like to call y'all watching the Olympics all together.
And like you said, you guys are going to be having kind of a little bit of games, and you're even going to be using the extension for the NBC Olympics primetime watch party extension to kind of interact with chat, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be really fun. I mean, like I said, we're going to have former Olympians. I'm not going to leak anything just yet on who we're going to have. And even from the Twitch side, I'm going to keep that close to the chest. But if you guys want to be involved and be a part of it, steer the conversations. And what's really fun is that we're going to be on every day for 2 hours, starting at 8 p.m. Eastern all the way to 10 p.m. Eastern. And it's very exciting because we're going to be up to date with all the action that's happening. We're going to see the games live as well. So we're going to be able to react to that. That's going to be really fun in terms of the primetime watch party. So I cannot wait to be a part of it. And I think the more important part of it is that, seeing these packages that they put together is just feeling how so important this is. I mean, these athletes have trained for every moment that they can for months and sometimes years. And that's what's really cool in my mind.
I mean, I noticed you're carrying something there. You're carrying a basketball right now. Are you particularly excited for that?
Yes, I'm excited for Team USA, not only the men, but the women as well. I know that Sue Bird's actually going to be the flag carrier, so that's going to be really exciting. But yeah, I'm very, very hyped. Like, I know Big Cheese Kit's a big basketball fan, and so am I. And, maybe I leaked. I leaked it. Big Cheese Kit was going to be on our show a little bit because, hey, he's a phenomenal personality. But I'm excited for Team USA to see what they can do. I know Greg Popovich, there's a lot of haters out there about his coaching style, but I'm a big Spurs fan, so I think the men could bring the gold.
For me, a lot of the Olympics is about the emotion. For me, my personal favorite memory is Matthias Steiner, who I believe in 2007, unfortunately, his wife passed away. And so he made a promise to her that he was going to lose some weight. He was going to work on his weightlifting. And then that following year in 2008, he has won the gold medal. And you can just, we watched the primal screams. It was beyond a primal scream. It was all this emotion, everything that he held up, and to pose with the gold medal and then a picture of his late wife, that to me, I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it. I'm making myself almost tear up. Like, that is what the Olympics are to me, right? Getting to showcase who you are and the journey that it took for you to get there.
Exactly. And I think that's what's going to be really fun, is that be able to experience that with Twitch chat. And that's something that I felt like sports desperately needs. I think it's the evolution when it comes to interacting with sports, and especially live content. And I think that's what's going to be really fun about the NBC Olympics primetime watch party. You gotta get that all that in there. But I'm very excited just to see how Twitch does, and just to see the poggers in the chat, and to be able to experience that all together, because some of my favorite moments on Twitch is experiencing like life moments as they're developing. That's what's really fun about it, seeing teams win championships. All that is being a part of the whole phenomenon that is what Twitch culture is. Like, we've already talked about one theme word of titillating. Now we're going to add phenomenon to the whole thing too as well.
Without a doubt. And that is what Twitch is about, is sharing these moments with chat with everyone. And you know what, Sancho, I want to share a few more of these moments with you on the show. So I'm going to ask you to stick around. We're going to have Rain Day joining us once again, but we do have a break, everyone. So when we come back, that's what we're going to be checking out. So don't go anywhere. are back once again here at the NBC Olympics Countdown Celebration. Sancho West joining me once again, and of course, Rain Day back. I mean, we've gotten to see so much so far, but Rain Day, I need to talk a little bit more about the triathlon. And Sancho West, I need you here because I need some help breaking this down because there's a lot to go over, Rain Day.
Yeah, I mean, it's a long event. It's every day, 2 hours a day, new teams out of the 3 teams we have competing each day for 17 days in a row. Now, to break it down even more simply than that, because that wasn't really simple at all, what you're going to see is one team captain day kind of happen every now and then, say 2 full team community days. Most of the days are going to be the individual teams with 3 representatives playing on that day, and 1 from each team. They'll be competing against each other. First in the 2020 Olympic Tokyo Games of the day, let's say it's rugby, and they'll get a gold medal, a silver medal, or a bronze medal based on how well they do. And most points go to the gold medal, least points go to the bronze medal. We'll keep track of that and move on to the AFK Challenge. That will be something in real life they'll do, and then we'll finish it up with the Minecraft Challenge, which is really, really exciting, and they'll vary throughout the days and the opportunities these players get to play against each other. And again, gold, silver, bronze based on performance. At the end of the 2 weeks, we will see the team with the most points at the end claim victory and that elusive gold medal for becoming the Twitch Triathlon champion. So it's a lot of work to go through, a lot of teamwork, but at the end, it's going to be an amazing moment for whoever wins.
Yeah, and if a lot of this sounds really interesting to you guys watching and you kind of want to check out these Minecraft minigames, well, we actually have that available right now. 4 out of the 5 minigames are available to the public. All you have to go to is nbcolympics.minehut.gg. It's right down there below in the lower third, so make sure to go check that out. We have archery, boat racing, climbing, Tokyo Rush, which is a bit of a triathlon itself, and then, of course, ending it all off with Block Dash. Sancho West, looking at these minigames right here, which one do you think you would be performing the best at?
Let's see, all of them. I mean, I am a gamer at heart. I've competed at many Twitch cons. I know exactly how to handle. You know, it's all about being confident. You know, there's platforming, there's racing, there's shooting. You even got all that in my repertoire. I'm in goal for gold. That's what I do best, and that's what I would have predicted. And this is why I'm hosting the NBC Olympics Primetime Watch Party. They don't want me to rack up the gold because I'm not on Team Red. Right. I'm not on Team Blue. I'm not on Team White. I'm on Team Gold.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say Team Purple because you're working for Twitch, but Team Gold works.
Okay.
Team Gold.
Nice. Wow. Maybe next year. Well, maybe next 4 years, I guess. We got that. You just,
Rain Day.
You do all the events by yourself.
Go up against Kelly. I've seen you go up against Kelly, Rain Day. I don't know, man. I don't know about next year.
We're not going to bring that up. It was a technical mishap. The game couldn't. You know what? Listen, it's all good. It's all good.
Just saying. Just saying.
Yeah.
You know what, Rain Day? How about we shift focus away from ourselves because it's not about us.
It's
about Team Twitch. No. We've already got to interview Red, White, and Blue, which is led by Jericho Pokemon and Nick A30, respectively. And we got to kind of get a feel of how they are as a team. Do you think that there's already a shining team, a standout component or opponent that's going to just wipe the floor with everyone?
You know, that's a great question. I can't immediately say there's a favorite. What I can say is that I think there will be a clear favorite at the end because every team is so distinct, so different, and so unique in the way that they're approaching this, from their styles of like personalities and even the way their captains are approaching it, that I mean, one's going to work and one's not, right? So I feel like we will definitely have one that works really well, but who's that going to be? I have no idea. So it'll be a great thing. I am liking Team Red out the gate though. Bruce's burpees were kind of giving me some confidence there.
Ooh.
They were impressive. They were impressive. I agree with him on that. And then his shirt kind of popped up a little bit. I saw the physique. There wasn't 6-pack abs there. There was definitely a nice little pooch there. And, having a dad bod will definitely give him the advantage here in the parkour portion of this event.
We're trying to gas up these players, not talk about the.
I'm gassing them up. There's nothing wrong with the dad bod. That is prime Twitch Olympic status when you have the dad bod.
I love that we're getting a little bit of a look here, Rain Day.
Yeah, this is big. I believe what we're looking at is Block Dash here, and I think they're going to be ready. This is actually Pokimane, who's going to be leading her team right now. She's trying to lead herself up this little angle, which seems to be a little troubling for her, but she looks like she's got the jump, and there it is. She's back in the flow, leading her team. But yeah, this is one of the examples of what we'll be playing. Not easy.
No, I mean, this is parkour in Minecraft. If any of you guys follow competitive Minecraft, parkour is probably actually one of the most competitive playstyles in this game. So I'm sure there's maybe, hopefully, one player per team that's actually done something like this, because it looks like it's something easy, and it is definitely not.
I don't know, Sancho. This is looking...
Yeah, it's like
deadly.
Right here, this little parkour section is looking deadly. They haven't been able to be able to get to the next checkpoints, and it's just not. These are not easy jumps. You talk about that rhythm, you talk about that pacing, and right now looks like there's only one person that's kind of like zoomed ahead, and we're on board here with another. Look how treacherous these are. I mean, you jump down there, you got to go all the way back to the bottom of the mountain here, Rain Day.
Yeah, we got the GoPro cam, version of this, right? We saw the wide angle, we saw the drone, but now it's just like, this is the helmet cam. There's not a lot of room to land, but like this is the example of a Minecraft challenge, which is going to be at the end of the day, Kelly. So it's like everyone's going to do the Olympic Games, do the AFK, but then they're going to have something that could be this challenging in Minecraft to determine, okay, do we win today, or now is it all gone wrong? I got a bronze medal. I pulled a Rain Day in the long jump against Kelly, and now we're starting at the bottom again.
Well, starting at the top, we were just watching Jericho right there, and not only was he holding a diamond, but you could see in his inventory he was already holding a gold bar. So to me, I think that's pretty much holding a gold medal.
Yeah, I think he thinks so. He's all about winning already. He's won in his mind already, I feel like, with Jericho. So he doesn't have anything to worry about that.
Yeah, and then look at this is Bruce Green. I mean, Bruce is already making his way up. We talked about Team Jericho was starting off red hot with those burpees, and right now Bruce keeping a pace, looking really solid, looking really good, letting us know that burpee part. Look, Jericho giving him that motivation for him to continue on, looking good.
You keep it up, Bruce. Don't let those burpees go to waste, huh? Come on, Bruce.
My question, Rain Day, is did those burpees fatigue Bruce Green here? Because those hammies must be strained. Because look, he's not making this jump.
Listen, you know what? Hey. You don't squat and go out and sprint on the track. You know what I mean? You're asking for an injury. You're just working the muscles out too hard that day. And so Bruce, he might, if he had known this was happening, I'm sure he would have stuck to sit-ups.
Man, I just want to say, we're talking about a lot of the players, but I'm seeing a lot of love for A-Tray in chat, and of course, Team Blue as well. And I actually want to ask chat, who do you think is just going to walk away with this parkour-style minigame right here in Minecraft? Is there a player on any one of these teams that you know is a Minecraft champion? I'm really excited to hear from you guys right here. But starting back from the beginning, it looks, a little easy to start, and then it gets harder and harder.
Yeah, these Olympic Games, I think, are going to be very much about this Minecraft segment. I'm looking in the chat. I don't see anybody's name coming up. I see some blues, some reds still.
I'm seeing
pretty
the
equilateral,
A's.
but the A's. Okay, yeah, that's true. We're seeing the A team. That's Team Blue. So listen, I think if someone's really good at Minecraft, they're gonna steal the show here, because we've got it every day, and it seems like you're kind of familiar with it a lot, or you're kind of a newbie. Jimmy, I haven't seen him move too far off the first block, so I'm trying to see some hope for all these teams, but only a few standouts right now.
Well, Rain Day, it's not like it's going to be an entire team competition, right? There's only one player that's going to be participating in this parkour part.
Well, they'll all be rotating on every Minecraft challenge. So there will be archery day one, and it will, this is parkour, but, Minecraft and moving in Minecraft and getting familiar with how your character plays is going to be something each player will have to do every day, whether you're playing the same mode or not. So archery is one I'm looking forward to. You'll get to shoot a bow and arrow. A-Tray might be good at that since she's in real life archery specialist as well, or at least has dabbled with that. But then they'll move the next round. Then the next round, they'll move even faster. And so if you've mastered Minecraft, you'll definitely do well no matter what event you're doing each day.
I like
Taking
that.
a quick
I like
look
that.
Back to Jericho here.
You know what? I appreciate Jericho. You know, Jericho is a longtime vet. I mean, this guy has probably done every kind of challenge that Twitch has thrown at him. This guy bleeds purple. I mean, he's hosted a lot of things. He knows exactly what to do. And I like that he goes back and checks on his other teammates like a kind of like a mother duckling, you know, a mother duck going back to check on his ducklings. And look at that. Look, you see everybody else struggling. Look at Jericho. He's turning on the jets.
Look at this.
Look at this.
My
this
God.
man zooming. This man is super fast. This guy's making it look easy. I'm telling you, Team Red is looking very dangerous here today. And this is a great preview of what Team Red could do throughout the entire competition. If they had an ounce of Jericho's secret stuff, you will see that, hey, Team Red could take the gold. Easy.
Wow.
I mean, Rain
And
Day.
he died. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, you were saying how our team captains are going to be coming in sporadically, and they're kind of going to be more of, you know, like cheerleaders for their team. Is Jericho going to have the opportunity to actually compete in this, because he might be the best player out of the 12 that we have?
He might be. That remains to be seen. Jericho and the captains are going to come for some special days, and the events will change on those days. So we'll have to wait and see, and you as viewers will have to see. We're keeping a little bit of a secret so we get the randomness, the fun on the day. So you won't know until you start watching. But Jericho will definitely have a chance, if anything, to just pass on some knowledge to the crew, because he knows whether he's going to be playing, and he knows which teammate is going to be playing for this event. So he might be talking to them. Maybe that's why he's having these chats with Bruce so much.
Man. Well, we've gone to talk a little bit about
Strategy.
This is, again, Tokyo Rush. And Rain Day, you've talked about archery, but we also, no, this is actually the climbing. This isn't the Tokyo Rush. Tokyo Rush is a
block dash, I
triathlon. So, well, Block Dash is the one game that others can't play, and it's a bit unique. It's you start on a top level, and you have a floor underneath you that slowly starts to drop out, and the last remaining player is the winner for that. So I'm excited to look at Block Dash. I'm also excited to look at the boat racing. How is that going to work? Do we even know?
Yeah. We don't. It's one of the beautiful things about this event. As you know, my room gets hotter and hotter. The competition heats up as well with new moments that you just can't expect, and it's gonna leave everyone, I think, really, really excited, and I think very. I don't know. It's just gonna be fun. I'm really looking forward to it. Just watching, because I know that they're gonna be almost improvising it. They're not gonna have too much time to practice this, so it's gonna be a lot of natural skill showing up. Unlike the Olympics, where they practice pretty much all the time for the event that they do.
Yeah.
I was going to say, Kelly, I actually have some details about the boat race. They're going to be boat racing over ice. There's 4 distinct sections for the course, and the fastest time that wins is going to be the goal, of course, when it comes to boat racing. So that's a little bit of a tidbit, a little bit of a tease going forward. But you know, if I was Big Cheese KIT, I'd be a little bit worried about this event. I haven't seen him get past this little opening section.
I know.
Mm-hmm. Hey, you know, it's tough. I would be very tough because I never played Minecraft before, so this would be an event that I would struggle. But at the end of the day, I would be on Team Gold.
Team Gold.
I know
you just
that
be
you-
by yourself.
Yeah,
Just
gold.
by yourself.
Up top.
Rain Day, we obviously, I keep trying to get you to tell me more things, and you're like, no, we're going to wait for the show. We're going to wait for the show.
No.
But you did mention, outside of just the computer games that we're going to be playing here, that there's also going to be AFK challenges. Can you, just a snippet, okay.
A snippet. So there's a few things that we feel are Olympic level challenges, and they're not just in video games. I know, a lot of streamers, we relate, unless you could be an IRL streamer, you could be a just chatting streamer, but, a lot of streamers play video games and they like that as a medium. But when the game's over, and you're just talking to chat, you got to keep them entertained somehow. And so we have a group of challenges called AFK challenges, which have nothing to do with actually playing in a video game. And they could be physical. They could be challenging to the point where we may see some upset stomachs. We may see some dizziness, and who can hold on the longest in certain scenarios like that. We're going to see some time trials. We're going to see some trivia, maybe test the eyesight a little bit. There's a lot that we have planned over these 2 weeks, and we're going to make sure we keep hitting our favorites. So if you find one you really like, we probably like it too, and we'll repeat it for another group of players coming throughout. But that's a little tease there. It's going to definitely be a test of wit, a test of mental skill, and a test of your video game capabilities in this one.
Whew. Sancho, if you were to go up in the AFK challenge, is there something that you would hope to? Are you good at eating habanero peppers? Are you good at holding on to things? Where do you think you could really excel at?
Oh, I mean, that's where I probably will not get the goal in that kind of event, but I would be very afraid of Big Cheese KIT. I think he's the one, he could be entertaining. That man in his pinky has a more ounce of talent than I do when it comes to entertainment. If you ever stop by his streams, this guy does it all. His intros are phenomenal. That's why he's on Nappy Boy Gaming. T-Pain knows talent, and Big Cheese will be, I think T-Pain will be the one, I think Big Cheese will be the one that wins that event handily.
That's huge.
Yeah, I mean,
that
just
huge.
The fact that Big Cheese KIT had this standing desk showing that they were prepared. They're ready. They're amping up their game a little bit. And with that little bit of height, I think we're going to see some elevation in his gameplay as well.
Absolutely.
I love the turn. Who else? You guys may be more familiar in terms of some of these streamers that you've watched for longer or had the pleasure of working some previous Twitch events with. Is anyone else we haven't talked about that you're thinking, oh wait, no one's mentioned this player? They are someone to look out for through the course of the triathlon.
Oh, Rain, that's a great question. I would definitely say my boy Nick A30. I mean, he does a lot of creative challenges when it comes to Fortnite. Fortnite actually has a lot of these challenges that is in Minecraft as well. He's played Fall Guys a lot when you have that hexagon. So I think Nick A30 has the skills when it comes to 3D, like a third-person platforming. Will definitely be a big factor. But the only thing is, Rain Day, he's just not there all the time. He is the captain, so he has got to influence the rest of the squad to do well. I think Bruce will be another one because I've seen Bruce play a variety of games. He's been an OG when it comes to gaming, so Bruce will definitely be someone you have to keep an eye out. So that's what makes Team Red so strong. But you cannot forget about Poke Squad. I mean, Poke does have a Diablo 2 speedrunner on it, so that one's going to be very interesting to see how he does in Mr. Llama. So there's a lot of big hitters, and I think you nailed it. There's a lot of sleepers out there who will surprise everybody in the triathlon.
I think that's the perfect segue right now because we got to see a lot of these players and we got to see some of our team captains kind of leading their team already to victory. So let's actually pull up our team captains one more time for a quick interview with them. And here we have them.
I'm still playing.
Jericho Pokey and Nick A30. Oh gosh, hopefully you guys were ready.
Yeah, totally. What's up?
How's it going, guys?
Hi.
Hey. I want to know, first of all, we saw a lot of you playing in different ways. How was that? Was that challenging? It looked like it was actually kind of hard for some people.
Honestly,
it was my first time ever playing Minecraft, so I definitely had a different experience. Yeah, it's hard to get used to, like how far you're gonna jump and everything.
A professional gamer never played Minecraft in his life.
Nick.
It is how it
I
is.
never played Minecraft too, Nick. I got your back.
That's a cardinal sin.
Thank you.
Fake
I appreciate that shout out earlier too, Sancho.
Yeah. I mean,
Jericho, we saw you. Oh, go ahead. I was going to say.
No,
Jericho,
you were
we
going to
saw you with
ask the
Bruce.
same question
Just
that
say
I
that I
did.
won.
Same
I
thing. We saw you
understand.
with Bruce.
Yes.
What was going on? Were you giving him the pep talk? Was this? I mean, what was happening?
I'm glad you guys can't listen to the comms because there was a lot of silence with a lot of expletives punctuating that silence from everyone. Bruce he's a gamer, so he was getting pretty far, but like after it started getting past like checkpoint 5, I don't think I saw anybody ever again.
No. There was a moment, where you were kind of in the cave and then you went up the mountain and just led the charge. How are you going to kind of, clearly you are the leader in this portion of the game. How are you going to teach your team to kind of carry on the torch for you?
It's not about teaching, right? It's about natural born talent. We said it in our intro. I mean, I feel like everybody's so lazy with how excited you are about this. We're literally competing in the Olympics. I can't stress this enough. Each one of my teammates has like deep knowledge and deep skill sets that will take us to the top of the podium in every game we play. No losses at all.
Yeah, we'll see about that one.
Sancho, are you buying it? Are you buying it?
Listen, I know Jericho. I mean, he talks a big game and he does back it up, but Pokey here, she doesn't say much. Pokey, you got any words for Jericho or Nick A30?
Oh.
Okay, one of them thinks thinks he's not gonna lose a single game, and the others never played Minecraft. This is easy pickings, my guy.
Whoa.
Easy.
That's
You know
the
what,
Pokey I know.
Pokey, I gotta ask you another question because we have someone in chat that goes by the name of Jimmy Conrad who wants to know how does it feel to have him on your team?
It feels great. I mean, I hope I can help teach you guys anything that you need as a part of my team. If I can be a resource to, I'm more than happy to. I think he has enough competitive experience, so I just need to help with the games aspect, and we should be good to go.
Beautiful. Beautiful. I mean, I think this is a good opportunity because we're kind of closing it out a little bit. That last little speech, that last little moment, that last little blurb that maybe your team's going to hear, maybe Twitch is going to hear before you guys come back, maybe a week from now to participate again actually in the games, maybe a final message, horn blast out to the world. We could reverse it back with you, Pokey, just to kind of help close this out here.
Well, I mean, for us, there's really no losing. Either we win or we're going to give it our best shot and have a good time. So I'll be happy either way.
Very nice. Very nice. Nick?
Hey, don't let this smile fool you. Hey, it's all about being confident. And like Sancho West said, we're on Team Gold. Never back down, never give up. We're not going out without a fight. And when I hone in on something, I get dedicated. And hey, it might be my first time playing Minecraft, but I'm going to make sure that I am prepared and I become a pro Minecraft player by the end of the Olympics on NBC Twitch.
Good plug.
Minecraft streams from now on. Yeah, and great plug at the end. Thank you. You did my job for me. Jericho, bring us home.
Yeah, I mean, I think confidence is key. So if we lose every match, just know that I won't ever speak about this again. I'm going to act like it didn't happen. But until that does happen, we're good to go. Confidence at an all-time high. I'm ready and excited to see my team pull it together and bring it home. We're like the Jamaican bobsled team of the Olympics.
Oh.
Like, you don't expect
Cool
us to
runnings.
win, but cool runnings. So
Didn't they only win
my
once
dad
and then
auditioned
never
for
get?
that movie.
I don't wait.
Never again.
What? I can't hear you. That's crazy. Anyways, cool runnings. We're in there.
If you lose,
No, I got it.
you
You
lost
said
to
you ma-
someone who's never played Minecraft. Just know that. Just know that.
Just know
Pokey
it's
and Jericho
bad. It's
just
on-
understand that.
Ooh,
I
that's
won
good.
the only time we're playing Minecraft, I think. All right, so I don't want to hear any slander. You can slander my teammates all you want. I won't get in the way. Like free pickings, Just
The captain's going at it. I gotta mention Cool Running is so funny in our family. My dad actually was auditioned for that movie, and he was going to get the part. The guy who had the dad come pick him up in the elevator and got mad at him. My dad was going to play that role. He always talks about that movie,
way.
and it's perfect for the Olympics for that little story of hope. So you never know who will be the Jamaican bobsled team here of our triathlon. That remains to be seen.
I mean, yeah, thank you all here for joining us, and we can't wait to see you guys over the next 17 days. But for right now, we're going to let you go practice, train your team, and good luck in the games, guys.
thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Good luck.
Whew.
That was fun.
That was some heated words, Rain Day.
Woo! Very much. They got into it a little bit at the end, right, Sancho? They started, you could tell the gloves are coming off.
At the end of the day, we're all competitors. We all want to win. They've competed in all different kinds of TwitchCon competitions. And I still think, based on that interview, I mean, Pokey has that silent assassin type vibe, so, hey, you got to watch out for Team Pokey.
Oh, yeah. It's so hard to choose between the three of them. I do think just after watching that display from Jericho that I'm definitely leaning towards Team Red. But Rain Day and Sancho West, thank you guys for joining me here. Rain Day, before I let you go, which team do you think is going to be walking away with the gold at the very end?
You know what? I gotta go. I gotta go with Team White. I'm going with Team White. I think Pokey's got a reason to be so confident. And I know, Jimmy is a competitor. I think it's going to be a good squad. And I liked Joey's just raw enthusiasm. I thought that was pretty he's very amped. So, Pokey's keeping them level-headed. They're all excited, ready to go. So I'm going with Team White. Yeah, that's my pick. We'll see. We'll see, though.
I mean, it's honestly anyone's game right now because, like you said, it's not just Minecraft minigames. There are going to be lots of different competitions and the AFK challenge that these teams are going to be competing over. And to be fair, we're all a part of Team Twitch here, so we're all going to be winners. But Rain Day, thank you so much. You're going to be kicking off the triathlon on the 24th. And Sancho West,
Saturday.
You're actually going to be starting the primetime watch party tomorrow, right?
Yes, tomorrow we're going to be starting out the whole thing. It's going to be really fun at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. Come on by, watch basically the opening ceremonies and listen and have a good time together. That's what I need y'all out there. Chat, you know it. You're going to make this party the best party that we've ever had when it comes to watching things that are awesome on Twitch. I'm just so elated about it that I can't believe we're actually going to be watching the Olympics. It's so fun.
I know, and to get to do it with all of you guys, this has been an absolute pleasure. Thank you for joining me on the Countdown Celebration, and that's going to be it for you two here. But in just a moment, everyone, we saw them at the start of the show. It's Technique and Cup of Noodle, and they're going to be joining us again after this quick break, so don't go. And we are back once again, everyone, to the NBC Olympics Countdown Celebration. And joining me once again, it's none other than Technique and Cup of Noodle, the hosts for the replay. Technique, I mean, what are you thinking of the show so far? We've already had some incredible competitors.
I was kind of making notes in the background and telling myself if popcorn eating was a sport, I'd be the best at it right now because the heat is on. Just seeing the confidence from Pokimane, I'm going for her team because she's just confident. She's sitting in the back. You know, somebody says the best competitor is the most composed one, and she had it. A lot of other people had to kind of talk and back it up, but I'm still fans of Nick's energy. Nick's energy is just out there. He's just very polite, but with an edge to it. And Jericho's just edgy. You got to go with edginess, you know? So I think the team's going to do fine, and I'm enjoying the show.
I mean, Cup of Noodle, at the start of the show, we got to look at the incredible map for Minecraft, the new lobby that they have there, and we kind of got to see it in action with all of our teams. What were your thoughts on the actual games that are going to be played?
Minecraft looks hard. It's definitely one of those things where I feel like when you see it, It's like simple, right? Simple task. But then when you actually execute it, I was like, oh, this is gonna be fun. Jericho was flying, and going into it, I was like, Jericho's team, because you got Big Cheese, and then you have Bruce, and they're always high octane. Jericho's always 10 toes in. But I don't know, Pokimane was chilling. She was real calm, real collected, and Nick and Umi and his team, it's going to be a tough one. Nick does go all in, and when he sets his mind to something, he gets it done. I feel like it's going to be an action-packed triathlon.
I kind of feel that Nick and Pokey were both a bit quiet or a bit reserved, but there was like two polar opposites in their reservation. Pokey kind of had this maniacal mastermind. She knew exactly what she was doing, where Nick was just like, yeah, I'm ready to play. Let's go. And that's the kind of energy that I need for these shows. And honestly, I think that there's a lot that we're going to be seeing, a lot that we can't really predict. And that's kind of part of the replay technique. And I'm so excited that you guys are going to be breaking it down for me. So share a little bit about what the replay is and what people can expect over the next 17 days.
Sure, I'll give you the definition breakdown of it. It's going to be a really fun show between me and Cup. But what we're going to be doing, the replay is a combination of an hour interactive pre-show with a 2-hour live clip show, where Cup of Noodle and I will hand deliver the most compelling talked about moments from the last 24 hours at games to our Twitch audience. And we'll involve chat with polls and get insight on specific sports, interviews with Olympians and NBC analysts. So it's going to be a great time.
Oh, yeah. I'm so excited. I know chat is going to love it. And you guys have kind of specific segments inside the replay. One of those, Cup of Noodle, is going to be what happens next.
Yes, we have so much in store. And today we're going to be showing you all a segment we're calling What Happens Next, where we'll play a brief clip, but before we see how it ends, we'll have to guess what happens next. So in this clip, we're going to be watching Japan wearing red versus Mexico wearing white in women's softball. And we'll have to decide what we think is going to happen next. So in this clip, it's either going to be A, she gets a hit, B, pitcher throws a strike, or C, the sign holder runs behind the plate. Together, we're going to have to be all psychic and see what happens.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay, so here's the setup.
Yep. So right now we're just waiting on and see what goes through. And chat, you're going to have to participate with us. You want your thoughts in this as well.
I hope it's the pitcher throws a strike, but it looks like it's not. It's someone has a sign in the background.
Uh-oh.
I love that it was just a still. So what's the sign? Who is he asking to marry him? I'm assuming that's what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a scoreboard. It's the scoreboard. It's showing them how many outs there are. Yes.
Oh, wow.
Oh, the electric scoreboard went out during the game.
Okay. I was going to ask it. I was like, don't we have a big old board that says that already?
Since when do we run around with the sign? Well, is
that the best way to go about it?
Overtime today. Could you see it from there? I'd be squinting like, excuse me? What was that?
I think that's what happened.
I'm already
I think she was squinting and just forgot the ball was in her hand and it just slipped, and didn't get the curve she wanted. I don't know. Oh man.
I would have been on the mound yelling at him saying, can you just say it? I can't see that from here. What are you showing me?
So that is going to be what happens next. And I love that because I'm sure you guys are going to have some crazy clips where there's just no way you can predict what is going to be happening next. Hopefully there's no more signs that are going to be out of power because I'm sure the players probably need that a little bit. But Cup of Noodle, I mean, you must be so excited to be doing this show, the replay, and for the NBC Olympics. Like, what an incredible opportunity.
It's still insane. Even though we're sitting here and I'm seeing everyone and we're seeing everything unfold, it's still just unbelievable. I would have never thought in a million years that something like this, of this magnitude, would be on Twitch. And I just think it's a show of how far Twitch has come as a platform and what more we have in store in the future. I feel like this is only the beginning, and it's just an honor to be here.
I completely agree because obviously we can't all be at the Olympics right now. So Technique, to kind of be in this position where you don't just get to interact with it, but you kind of get to represent it, What are your thoughts on that?
It's I take a breath every day and look over all the notes and stuff, and it's still amazing to me because I'm hitting check marks right now, and it's like E3 was a check mark, and now we have the Olympics here on NBC Olympics here on Twitch, and just being a part of it, and just being able to take what I did when I was very little and watched the Olympics every 4 years with my mom, and we would just always have bets between each other. We bet at snacks. Okay, she would always eat them and get them from me because I was always wrong because I went with the Taekwondo a lot more because that was my sport. But just being here right now and having someone to share it with and bringing in chat involved, that's just another level. I mean, streaming was one thing. This is a whole nother level. So I'm very excited. I can't wait.
Yeah. No, I love that you guys are sharing this with Twitch, and that's kind of what the replay is all about, that you guys are going to be sharing your favorite moments, chat's favorite moments. So Cup of Noodle, it's been such an absolute pleasure to have you on, and I am going to have you guys on in just a moment, but like last note about the replay and what people can expect.
A good time. Come through, hang out. It's going to be a lot of fun. And we're going to be your eyes and ears for everything going on in Tokyo, because most of the events are going to be going on when we are asleep, because it is the other side of the world. So keep up with us. Look forward to hanging with everyone. Look forward to being there with you, Technique, as well. It's going to be a good time.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a good time. I mean, the flow is going to happen.
I cannot wait. And unfortunately, we can't be there in Tokyo to experience the Olympics live, but we actually have someone who will be doing that. And this is our incredible creator, Story Mode Bay. Not only has she made a little video showcasing her experience flying over to Tokyo, but also what she's going to be doing over there. She's going to be Twitch's eyes in the skies there and getting to experience the Olympics live. So with that being said, let's check out what Story Mode Bay has to offer.
What's up, everyone? I am Story Mode Bay, and this is live from Tokyo. Throughout the course of the Olympics, I will be your eyes and ears right here on the ground. And oh my gosh, I am so excited. I get to try out so much amazing food. I get to interview awesome Olympians and NBC talent and talk to local people. I mean, I'm just so excited, especially about what I can do after this 14-day quarantine. Now, Bay Brigade, I see you guys in the chat, in my family. I see you. Thank you so much for supporting me. This is such an honor and a dream of mine. This is just such an incredible opportunity. Now, I did go ahead and get to speak to an Olympian already, Sue Bird, who is the official flag bearer for Team USA. Check it out. Sue Bird, hello. Welcome to Live from Tokyo. How are you feeling today?
Hi, I'm doing well. How are you?
Awesome, awesome. So excited to have you here. Now, first of all, congratulations on being selected as the flag bearer for Team USA. What are you expecting for opening ceremony tomorrow?
Gosh, I mean, you can tell from the video, I kind of got incredibly shy, like too shy for a 40-year-old. I don't know, kind of unbelievable. I also feel like I'm such a team player. It just felt kind of awkward to have the light shined on me for those, 30 seconds or whatever. But I better get used to it because soon I'm going to be holding a flag.
Nice, nice. Okay. Now, I mean, you have been to the Olympics 5 times. What advice do you have for those who are here for the very first time competing?
Yeah, man, I mean, this Olympics is so unique. I feel like I'm not sure I have advice, but when it comes to like just playing the games, what I always try to tell people is, you already did the preparation. Like you already put the work in. You're ready. You're ready. So now is when you just kind of have to let go of that part and just go out and play and try to play as free as possible. Because like I said, you already put the work in.
Nice. Okay. Now, Sue, I have to say, I mean, you are a total champion on the court. What do we have to do to get you to stream on Twitch? I think you would be fantastic.
I mean, let's do it.
All right. I can't wait to see it. Sue Bird, thank you so much for joining us, and I hope you have an incredible rest of your night.
No problem. Thanks.
Make sure you check out all the amazing other hosts and talent and shows happening right here on the NBC Olympics page on Twitch. Make sure you hit that follow button, turn the notifications on, and I will see you there. See you soon.
That was amazing. Yeah, Technique, what's going through your mind right now seeing Story Mode Bay at the Olympics killing it?
That's my friend, man. That's my friend. I'm so excited for her. I'm a itty bitty jealous, but extremely excited. It made me jealous because I couldn't be there with her. She's going to do an amazing job. I mean, she even got Sue Bird to say, commit to Twitch. Let's go. And anyway, but she looks very comfortable. She got there safe. That's a dream come true for her and all of us. And just seeing one thing I want to point out, Kelly, is the energy that everyone has. Like, this is just positive, happy energy coming off of a very down time, and we get to actually experience this in the best of times right now for the uphill battle. So I'm very, very excited for her and excited for us all to hear what's going on in Tokyo.
Definitely. I mean, Cup of Noodle chat was just absolutely blowing up with the love for Story Mode Bay. How are you feeling about like watching her and seeing where she is right now?
That's my girl. I get to see her out there doing her thing. Shout out to the Bay Brigade. I saw y'all in chat. I'm happy for her. This is an unbelievable experience for everyone involved and even everyone watching, because the Olympics are live on Twitch for the first time ever. So I look forward to seeing what she has for us. I'm happy she made it there safe and sound. And I'm just excited for the next 17 days. I'm ready. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, Cup of Noodle, that's kind of the perfect transition, because although it has been an incredible 2 hours, unfortunately, that is it for the NBC Olympics Countdown Celebration. So, Cup of Noodle, final thoughts. We got the replay that's going to be starting on the 24th. Just what are your thoughts right now?
I look forward to hanging with everyone with Technique for the replay. I look forward to seeing you, Kelly, later on in the event in the Olympics for the closings. I want to see all the teams for the triathlon, because that's going to get real. I'm just excited for all of this. What are words? I'm excited to be here. I look forward to seeing y'all. Shout out to Cupton. I'm just happy to be here.
I'm so happy to have you here, Cup of Noodle, and I can't wait to watch the replay. Technique, final thoughts on the entire thing.
I mean, we have whole 17 days of this, and then it's going to be high energy the whole time. You guys might be asleep out there, but we got your backs, because that's what the replay is for. We're going to go visit those moments and just fulfill ourselves with excitement. And even though you might be asleep, the same excitement that you would see live is going to happen here live on /NBC Olympics on Twitch. And Kelly, thank you so very much for having me. This has been great, and killer job.
Yes, I love to start it off and to end it off with you guys. This has been an incredible experience. And I do want to remind everyone real quick of the schedule that you can expect over our 17 days of coverage. So let's pull that up right now. It's going to be starting off with these two right here, everyone, every day at 3 p.m. ET. That's the replay pre-show where you're going to be checking out the best highlights over the Olympics. Of course, at 4 p.m., that's when they start the full replay. Still, it's going to be Cup of Noodle and Technique. At 6 p.m. ET, we're going to have the triathlon with Rain Day, where team captains Jericho, Pokemon, and Nick A30 are going to try to lead their team in our competition show. Of course, at 8 p.m. ET, it's the NBC Olympic Primetime Watch Party with none other than Sancho West, where he's going to have some very special guests joining him. And that actually starts tomorrow, everyone. And then to wrap everything off at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, live from Tokyo, Story Mode Bay is going to be sharing her Tokyo experience and giving us an in-depth, on-the-site look at everything that's going on with the Olympics. But on behalf of everyone that we had, our team captains, our players, to all the people that are watching at home right now, and of course to our wonderful hosts that you guys are going to get to know a lot better over the next 17 days. This has been an incredible opportunity. Thank you guys for joining us. And I do want to remind everyone that we have the Olympics, the Tokyo Olympics, that are going to start tomorrow with the opening ceremonies. That's going to be on NBC tomorrow night at 7:30 p.m. ET. That's 4:30 p.m. PT. And of course, you guys can come here to twitch.tv/NBC Olympics for the NBC Olympics primetime watch party with Sancho West. And that's going to be live at 8 p.m. Eastern time. But that is it for the Countdown Celebration, everyone. It's been an absolute pleasure. And until next time, have a good one.